A quick update on the Boathouse garden. We have a very vigorous tomato and a couple of other semi-vigorous tomatoes. I planted some peas in between them. Nothing seems to be happening right much there. There's a magic bean in the corner for Jack. These are lettuce. Well, it just says lettuce, doesn't it? Well, it doesn't. It says cos. Now, I know, I should know what that means. I think it's just like a salady lettuce. But a couple of those are starting to come up, which is really good. I want to zoom out. Here we are. So we have some here. Then we've got some spring onion. Now, bearing in mind, you can write pretty much everything I know about growing plants on the back of a raw packet. So anyway, there's some spring onions coming up and some radish, long white radish type things. So when they're grown, I'm gonna have to make sure that the local Tories don't break in and steal them to stuff up each other's bums. What else have we got? I cleaned that up. Cleaned up quite nicely after it came out of canal. A little bit rusty in places, but I'll use it for something. These African daisies are now kind of like at the end of their thing, so I'll be trying to make some cuttings of those. Purple thing, that was only $2.99 from somewhere, and that's beautiful. It's doubled in size easily. This is, what can I say about this? Another daisy, but crikey, it ain't half stonking. It's lovely, it's pretty. There's no sign yet of the what's it, ginger that I planted in there and there. This is the bay tree that we bought from Pogglewood. That again, that was $1.99. Quite nice, that's kept going. Now let's move on to the interesting stuff. This is a little kumquat tree. How beautiful is that? And we got this from B&Q. It was 25 quid. I know, fucking hell, do I know. I spent 25 quid on, but you know, it's pretty, and yeah, it's lockdown, so I wasn't spending the money on drugs and loose women. This is a sort of palmy thing that I managed to save its life. It fell in the canal. This is our little wildflower with some radishes, obviously. But this is the first of the real good finds. Now, I got 2 cherries, an apple, and 2 plums, an apple, and a cherry, something like that, from Lidl. So this, let me just come back a little bit and show you. It's really taken on a spurt of growth. There was something eating it, so we sprayed it with that soapy stuff anyway. 7 quid, $6.99, Lidl. And then I think Charlotte said that was a cherry. This one's a cherry, $6.99, Lidl. I don't know what that is. It says on here it's an apple, but I think some of the labels might have got messed around and mucked around. Yeah, but 7 quid from Lidl. But and look at this. Now I think this is a plum. Fairly sure it's a plum. And that is really, again, taken to a life of its own. Been in here for a week. No, sorry, 2 weeks now. What's the date today? 8th, 9, 10 days. So between 1 and 2 weeks. Look how well that's done. So how well have these trees done? Now, about a month ago, three weeks ago, something like that, I thought I'm going to get into doing these patio fruits, because this is south facing, and we get at this time of year almost full sun when we do get sun. Out of season, the sun hides behind incinerator, but at this time of year it just comes over here, so we get a nice lot of sun morning till night when there is sun down here. So I decided I was going to get some patio things, and a friend of mine said, try this website, Marshalls. So I did, and I think it was either 25 or 30 quid, and it arrived. This little patio apple arrived 3 days ago in a cardboard box from Yodel Delivery, or Hermes. Herpes and Yodel are my two least favourite delivery companies. But the guy took it out of the back of the van upside down. It looked very, very poorly, and still does. This is it. This is the apple tree, the patio apple from Marshalls. And so I planted it up in some really nice compost. I've watered it. Today we've taken it out of the shelter around there, brought it out onto the quayside here. I don't know, it just looks dead. It doesn't look like, I mean, come on, 25, 30 quid. £6.99 Lidl. £6.99 Lidl. £6.99 Lidl. £6.99 Lidl. And alright, 25 quid B&Q, but look at all the kumquats that we've had off that. And we're going to make some kumquat limoncello, or basically limoncello and then slice some kumquats up in it. But I think Lidl, bargain. Marshalls, I don't know, what do I make of that? What do you make of that, boys and girls? Please leave a message or a note or a comment underneath. I don't know whether I should just contact them and say, guys, what the fuck is this? But realistically, what the fuck is that? This is an apple blossom tree. It's $4.99. That is some kind of, someone did say what it was, I can't remember, rhododendron, something, whatever, covered in flowers. It was free. I don't even know where it came from. These are our wild flowers and a comfrey inside. There's another down there next to the mannequin piss. There's another little bay tree, which is a cutting off our main bay tree. So it's starting to look quite nice along the quayside here, with all of these salvaged, scrapped kegs. But look, fuck at that. So I don't know. I think I might drop Marshalls an email later, because I think there's something definitely not right with that. That over there, that's some our rosin Benji. That's done all right, overwintered. So yeah, the little boathouse garden coming on quite nicely. There's a story behind those trees, but yes, I think we're doing okay. And by putting things in bits of ground and then they're growing. That is the Boathouse garden update for the 8th of June.